Hello and welcome to the Braintek video tutorials. My name's Greg. I'm going to be showing you today how to customize your invoice within QuickBooks. Let's get started. Go ahead and click on Customers and then Create Invoices. And then here you're going to have your invoices that you can cycle through to look at examples if you've already got some in your system. Up here at the top, we're going to click on the Formatting tab, and we've got Manage Templates, Download Templates, and Customize Data Layout. The managed templates will allow us to copy and delete existing templates in the system. Download templates will allow you to check out the Intuit website to download other templates that they've customized already for you, and then you can customize the actual layout of your templates. Let's take a look at managed templates to start with. And here are the 4 default templates that come with this, and you can copy or delete these, or you can go to download. And it just kind of gives you this nice little preview of what the current template looks like. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that out of that. And notice it brings us right to the basic customization window. So we're on the service template. And if we want to do any major customizations, it's going to ask us to copy this template. But let's just briefly take a look at the different options we've got. So in this box up here at the top, we can manage the logo and fonts. So you can check the box and select an image for your logo. You can change the color scheme, and then you can change the font for these different labels that they've got here. Down here, we can add or remove different options like your phone number, email address, fax, and website, print the status stamp, etc. Or you can update some additional information. Down here, we've got some additional customization that we can do in the Layout Designer, and we'll take a look at those in a little bit. All right. So here we've added our logo to it. We can change the color scheme if we want. So we're going to pick blue, and then we're going to hit apply, and notice that all of the template here changes to blue. And we can change the font if we want, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that. But you can make it bigger if you want, smaller, bold, whatever, and you can change the color. I'm going to cancel that. I'm just going to leave it. So here it's got our company name and our address. We're going to go ahead and add a phone number. And notice it says that the layout designer is allowing you to reposition things if you have things overlapping. And it puts it down here. I don't want it down there. So after we're done adding and removing different things here, we can choose the layout designer to make a copy of the current template. And let me bring it over here. And you can see here that this box here is the logo box. And then these are the boxes that you saw. So we can grab this. And if you hold the shift key, you can grab more than one box at a time and drag them around. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. What I want to do is I want to just focus on the phone number box. We're going to click Properties, and I'm going to go ahead and left justify it. I'm going to choose a different font size, and I don't want that border around it. So now I've got my phone number, and we're going to put it right here. So this will take a little bit of playing around with to see how um, close it gets. So you may not like the spacing between it, but you can come back in here and make some adjustments. And if you have an item selected, you can use the keyboard arrows to incrementally move it. So the mouse is a little less precise, but the keyboard will go and snap to the grid on this. We're going to also, let's add some text to the bottom of the invoice. And I wanted to say, have a wonderful day. We're going to go ahead and make that a much larger font, and I want it to be red. And so and we do not need a border on it. And we're gonna leave that centered. We're gonna expand this out so you can see that we can do a couple of different things, and we're gonna just stick this down here at the very bottom of the, and we're gonna horizontally center it. And then we can kind of shrink it up if we choose, so there's a little bit less spacing. And I think that we're fairly done with this. So now we're going to go ahead and all the way down at the bottom. Let me show you this. We've got a couple of different options that we can choose. One of them is show the envelope window. If we check that box, it shows us the where this would be positioned at inside of a window to envelope. It's just for your reference, so it's not going to show up on the invoice. And then we're just going to go ahead and click OK on this. All right. So our logo disappeared. I don't know why that went away. So let's go ahead and pick our logo again. And notice that our text is now overlapping a little bit. Let's go back and correct that really quick. And we're going to click OK at the bottom. All right, there we go. So that looks much better. We got our have a wonderful day at the bottom. Let's take a look at what this would really look like if we were to print it out. So we're going to click on print preview. And shrink this up so you can see it. There we go. So we got our logo here. If you don't like the quality of the logo, you can make sure that you have a higher quality image for that. And if the spacing's not quite right here, you can go ahead and just make adjustments to that. If there's other items on the quote, like perhaps you don't need the PO number, or maybe you don't have a project or something, or you want to reposition these boxes, using the layout designer will allow you to just drag that stuff around or delete things that you don't feel you need. So go ahead and do those kind of things. But when you're finished, just click OK here. And what you'll notice is when I'm creating the invoice, it's going to use my new copied invoice template. Now, if let's say that you have a couple of different ones, but you want to delete it, you can come back in here and just delete the template, or you can make another copy of it or do whatever you want. And you can also name it so that it's easy for you to identify. So when you're up here, you go, oh, that's the template I use for that specific company or service or product offering, whatever that you're trying to accomplish on that. So now at this point, it's all completed and you've customized your template. I'd like to thank you for watching the Braintek video tutorial. Become a subscriber and have a wonderful day. Thank you.